Guys. So I know I haven't vlogged in a while. Actually, or YouTube. I haven't put a YouTube channel up for a while, like a very long while. But I've just been really busy with work and stuff for university and everything. So unfortunately, I've been a bit busy. But I decided today, as I was sitting here, I decided that I really wanted to share with you guys another book review that I'm doing. Now, it's not the book I'm currently reading because the book I'm currently reading I haven't finished yet and I haven't obviously had time to read, unfortunately. But I decided that I was going to share with you guys a book called I Am Malala. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever read the book. It's basically about this girl named Malala. She's from Afghanistan, and there's a lot of fighting where she used to live, I should say. But I'll explain further on what happens. But basically, she lives in Afghanistan, and there's a lot of fighting between the Palestinians and everything. And it's just, as you guys know, still to this day, there's so much fighting in that side of the world. So what happens is it's a very famous story, and she won a Nobel Peace Prize, and she's very famous for what happened to her. But basically, in this book, it tells you how she gets basically her life before her incident that happened. If you guys don't know, spoiler alert, I have to kind of tell you this. But if you don't know, Malala gets shot because she goes to school. Now, in the country that she used to live in, you weren't allowed to go to school if you were a girl. It was like against their religion. You just weren't allowed to. Only boys could go to school. But she decided that she wanted to change that. So what she did is her and some friends walked to school one day, and unfortunately, the people that basically they were forbidden to go to school found out, and she got shot in the head. But she recovered from the injury, and it's basically also what happens before her life before she got shot, and she tells you about her family and her mom and her dad and her brother and everything, and how life is growing up in a country that she did, because it's also a very poor country. It's not the richest of countries by any means. So that's basically the book I wanted to share. It was just a quick review. I read this book quite a long time ago. I didn't read it recently at all, but I just thought I was sitting here and I thought I would share it because it's one of those books that touch you, and after you read it, you're really going to think, basically just be happy that you get to go to school, because I think people take school for granted nowadays and don't realize how lucky, especially girls, how lucky they are to have access to go to school, because in a country like that, you can't go to school. You have to stay at home. You have to learn how to cook, clean, wash the house, and look after the children, and that's basically what they do in that country. So I think that we need to be very, well, I'm out of school, but we need to be very thankful for the fact that we do get to go to school as girls in most countries. And I think once you read that book, it just really opens your eyes on how hard they have and how hard their lives are. So for me, when I read the book, it changed my perspective a little bit of how lucky I was to be able to have gone to a good school and been educated the way I was, and how although she wasn't allowed to, she was going to stand up and fight for the fact that she wanted to go to school, because that is what she wanted to do. She wanted to get an education and probably have a better job and have a better chance of a job than her mother did. And it's a book that's really inspiring if you read it. And it's just a really, really good book that I read quite a long time ago, but still to this day I can remember the story. And it also basically tells you how how she goes from her country and she goes to live in another country, which I won't mention that part yet because that's kind of the story. That's the end of the story. But yeah, that's basically the book that I read, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. I just thought it was a good book, and I just wanted to share it just as a quick review, since I haven't done a video for so long. And yeah, but it's my last few days of holiday as well, so I'm just enjoying the last few days of holiday, and I thought I would vlog or you basically put a video up before I go back to varsity, because I probably won't be able to vlog as much when I go back, as it's going to be really, really busy. And I've got a lot of projects and a lot of things I need to do. But I thought I would just do a video while I can still. But that's basically the video today. And just keep liking and subscribing to my channel, please, because I officially have, drumroll please, I have 7 subscribers so far, which is great. If you haven't subscribed and you don't know about the channel, it's called Chrissy's channel. You can access it via YouTube. Basically what I do is I basically do book reviews. I add also videos about what I've done. I do every day. I put a video about how I went to Addo National Park. I've put a video about a birthday, that a very special person that celebrated a birthday recently. I did a vlog where I went to the beach for the day, and it's just basically a space where I can interact with you guys and just let you know what I do on a daily basis, and also for me to be able to give you guys my opinion on books, because I like reading, and if I read good books, I want to share them with you so you guys can go and read them and have the same experience I did, and maybe you see the book in a different way that I didn't see it, and you can leave comments for me and you can tell me what you think of them, and how, if you think I'm explaining them in the right way, if you would like more detail, if you would like less detail, if you want me to stop doing book reviews altogether and change onto a different subject completely, if you'd like me to do more mainstream YouTube videos like other YouTubers do, I can do that as well. But this is basically just a quick short book review that I decided to do. But thank you, please still subscribe and like my channel. Bye!